Let's see. It's still quite loud for me, but it seems to be okay. I think I just skipped that one. And delete the video that just had a screamer in it. What happened to my images? Oh, I took this off. Okay. I wonder if I can just... Oh yeah, I can. I could have just done that. That looks good. Let's change the hue, I think, a bit. Maybe just desaturate it. Looks fine. Shit. I like this guy. I thought, okay, well, hold on. I need to move this. Like, the cup thing is distracting. Hey, Moonlit. Wait a second, I recognize you. I recognize you from elsewhere. You came from elsewhere. Oh, heck. I'm embarrassing myself in front of Moonlit Midgar. Is that how you say that? Is that how you say Moonlit Midgar? Could be like Midgar, kind of like Edgar. Yeah. Moonlight Embers. I think I want to do parties with the Morocco. Party baits with the Morocco. Oh, heck. I do have a Morocco. Okay. GG. Hey Vagabond, welcome to the stream. Oh my god! And that was such a choice match. Okay, I'm just gonna not mess with stream stuff ever again. That, oh no, oh no, oh no. I failed you. I failed you. All of the juicy plays were lost to my audience. Hey Roast. Hello Nerner, welcome to the stream. Yeah. I used to, like, I burnt myself out on Sewer Sletta a few years ago by listening to her stuff too much. But I feel like it again, which is very cool. It's time to party bait. Okay. No, you have iframes. Bah. But you should be afraid. You should be afraid of me. Wait. No. Oh, I've still got my browser open. That's why I'm dropping frames. Okay. This next fight will have the juicy plays. Big reads and, who knows, maybe even a, large victory. I like 𝕨𝕐𝕒𝕥. I fought 𝕨𝕐𝕒𝕥 one time before starting stream. They're committed to the bit. No. I may be setting myself up for failure by picking the most excited weapon in the game and being so low energy today. Our auras are misaligned. Hey, they got me! Hello, 𝕨𝕐𝕒𝕥. Welcome to my stream. I'm Jovi now. I changed it. Did you see? Would that have been a party bait? Jovici. I kind of like it. Jovici. Man, they've got the ADP. I think I just heard a door close. Man. GG. I'm gonna go check out the door closing. BRB. Turns out it was my imagination, or it was probably just from the song. I no longer want to party bait with the Morocco. Friendship ended. Let's try this thing. Oh. I don't like the color scheming that I've got on stream right now. I should go for a muted green rather than like a blue, right? I kind of, oh gosh, I like that. Yeah, I do like that one. I'm just gonna need to go back to the nobody let me forget. Okay, filters set. That might be good. That might be okay. I will be your death. Okay. They are not a headless chicken. Confirmed. I would not weapon block against Reaper. No! Please stop losing frames. Close. Victoria. We did it. Who is Victoria? Maybe you'll find her. I keep seeing her name on the screen. She's probably related to the lore. Victoria's secret. She would never tell. This thing? This thing's alright. It's cute. I could do 𝕨𝕭𝕭𝕥. should have known better not to do that. Today, okay, so like I'm gonna recognize that I'm like pretty low energy, and obviously the stream title and the stuff on screen, right? Is rather it delivers a particular mood. I wanna explore that today, so I'm streaming while I'm doing that, which is something I've done before, right? Like that's not abnormal for me, I think. At least it isn't like historically abnormal for me. Like probably recently I have not done this, but like I used to stream a lot, and especially like being very emotionally heavy, right? I don't plan on being very emotionally heavy, but I would like to still explore emotions that are like that affect me, and like hi Hamlet. How are the duels going? They're pretty good, honestly. Today has been a very calm day for a lot of duels. Not a lot of veteran names in the arena right now. I did see a couple people who were like did represent pretty long fights, but that was before I started stream. I could do BSS. Oh gosh. I'm gonna change characters. I hope the audio levels are okay. I messed with them before stream. They look okay on my end. Looks good, I said as I checked the audio. Alright, so this is high strength 𝕨𝕒𝕥. And like I guess I take that roundabout manner of explaining my head state to like those MP3s of me on my PC. You have MP3s of yourself on your PC? I think I should be one-handing. Oh. This is the jam. Sorry, I just kind of like left that train of thought hanging. That is something that I might do again. The sun is really beautiful this morning. Like the, yeah. I saw that motherfucker outside. Being lovely. Heck yeah, verse. Ooh. Okay. That doesn't work. Please, just one. Dang! Okay, that was a pretty good bait, actually. Maybe I don't feel ridiculous enough to do this right now. Just kidding. I am so silly. I am silly and ridiculous. I wonder, okay. Now let's continue. Thanks, 𝕟𝕒𝕒𝕥. I've been playing a bit, like, I wouldn't say poorly. I am definitely not doing a manner of play that I would consider impressed with myself at, though. I wonder if we, like, scooped up all the sadness in the universe and gave it a home, and so hi. What would it feel like afterwards? Like, if we just put it... Okay, I deserve this. No, no! Nah. Just practice. I used to look at this game like a really harsh way of measuring myself. Like all of these games are potentially that, right? Like you can end up doing that. Hello, 𝕨𝕖𝕕. Hi, Marissa. Hi, Marissa. Gosh. It takes me a couple tries. I'm getting like choked up trying to construct sentences. I'm not good at those right now. We are experiencing identity with that. Yes, like in court. Sentenced to words. That's how I feel. Ugh. Please, one time. Does this work? Yeah, that works. The long sword. Hi, 𝕟𝕒𝕥. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's a L. That's a 𝕟𝕥. This person knows not to attack into me, which is good on them? Good on them. I must say it is causing me to relive the underside of the lower berg. I forgot guard breaks apply bleed. GG. First time. I mean, like, I read it and I thought that was a capital I, because in my chat client it looks like one a little bit. Oh gosh. 𝕟𝕒𝕥 is a really good name. I'm glad that I manifested that by mispronouncing yours. Destroyed by sunlight spear. No vowel gang. Yeah. 𝕨 is one of my most trusted no vowelers. Fake 𝕨𝕏. No. Fake 𝕨𝕏. Oh gosh. I'm the person that's gonna make this guy wear gestures from now on. LD. Yeah. I mean, if we think about letters, right? LD is a cute name, right? Aldi. Yeah, so like I could definitely see LD. I like there's another person who kind of wait no. I'm thinking of different letters. Never mind. Yeah, you're LD from 𝕟𝕥𝕥. Aldia. I'm lap. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh no. They did not correctly respond to me running out of stamina. I'm appreciating their R2 from neutral style here. Okay, that's Dark Confused. Ah, please, I want to backstab you. Like, that's the thing about Fugs, like, I can't play it and not try to backstab constantly. It's too hard for me. I can't just, like, respond to improper aggression and punish with R2s or something like that. I wanna go for the big juicy backstab. No! Please. Please give me your butt. Thank you. Oh yeah, teach you. $69 views. I'm happy that you had a good experience getting killed by Sunlight Spear. This is one of the songs that I looped for like hours. when I was going through something really hard. Even listening to it right now, it just feels like being held. I'm glad I clipped myself killing LD with a Sunlight Spear. I'm glad you did too, 𝕨𝕭𝕟'𝕥. Beep boop. Wah! There we go. Make a Fugs YouTube compilation with the Pixar ant with the Fugs and the Bugs Life logo, but it says something. I would do that right now, but I don't think I have the energy to be creative in OBS. Like, make that thumbnail. The second time you played DS1 PvP. 𝕨𝕭𝕟'𝕥, how much would you recommend playing DS1 PvP if I'm a depressed gay person? Is that a strong recommend, or like medium, maybe like 1 to 10? Hold on. You asked for it, buddy. There we go. I will Sunlight Spear you. Alright, I'm ready to go back to the fight now. Backstage. Oh, I missed the magic hitbox. GG. Okay. Dark Souls 2, too complicated for your brain. Mine too. Mm-hmm. I see. Every once in a while, I'll like download DS3 to play with friends, and I enjoy it when that happens. I do have a legit copy of PTDE. By far the most emo version of Dark Souls. Ouchie. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go orange. You cannot get DS2 from affiliate. You need 100 and not... Wait, what? Oh, okay, from affiliate payout. Yeah, It's a garbage platform. Like, it's just actual, like, trash. It is, it's a very unfortunate system to be a part of, and they do just sort of have a monopoly on this thing. Like, it's a monopoly on a social space, which is, like, necessarily one of the most toxic business models possible. Like, with what's happening with Reddit right now, right? I could wax on about the politics for a while, slowing down momentarily to catch my breath. There's a vid about what happens in Sunlight Spear Clap. You're extremely small, so you will never get $100. I mean, if you just get it in bills instead of coins, right? Like, like, even if you're really, really tiny, you can still probably tug around a little $100 bill. Surprise, I was behind you. I am a hungry dollar bill. I want to eat coins. Frick. Did you? Titty bombastic. You were no match for me, the overboob. Steam key generator. Yeah. That's pretty based of you. We appreciate theft here. Stealing is good, actually. Woo! No, I messed up. No, oh. That was an expensive jumping attack. More. Please, 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 please. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. It's okay. It's great and okay. No! Let me backstab. I really want the fairy. GG. Thanks, 𝕟𝕥. I could just say LD, by the way, but I do enjoy my little quirky names that I deliver. I deliver to you like a pizza that you didn't order. I can go with anything? Okay. Well, now I gotta get creative. Lieutenant Disker. No, 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 that's an actual guy. Hold on. We can't do Lieutenant Disco. Gosh, it's been a while since I've seen or heard from that entity. Please let me backstab. My hopium is up. Okay. I landed the input for that. That's good luck for this fight. That's good luck for me. Hey. Ouchie. Alright, he's desperate now. I had to get low health, you see, to make him desperate. Do not need voice. GG. He got desperate, you see. Hi Sam, welcome to the stream. I once had a pineapple pizza delivered to me. I said, "This isn't what I ordered." They asked, "Is it okay?" I had to unfortunately tell them I'm allergic to pineapple. Dang. I would have eaten it. That's not like an if I were you situation, that's just like, if I had access to a pineapple pizza that would otherwise be, like, thrown away, I assume, I would eat the thing. Me personally, in my own yeah. Oh, I feel that. I also generally don't have the energy to eat anything or prepare anything. Although yesterday I did, dang it, I did prepare some nice plant sausage, and I had it in kale like a hot dog. Good hot dog. As an Italian person, I would do the same. Tell them I was allergic. I enjoy pineapple pizza. Well, like, it's been like over a year and a half since I've had it, but Lies of P demo? I have not. I basically play no video games right now. I played this. There's always tabletop stuff that I do. I had a stint in Pokemon Infinite Fusion. That was enjoyable. I've been playing Punishing Gray Raven. It's been nice. I kind of enjoy the mechanics. I might not stay as into it though. Mouse chat suffered for hours. But there is a secret behind the name. Okay, so it's not a pointless search. It's just nobody really knows. You're just the mysterious entity, LDSKR. I'm gonna go with it's a 5-word quote from a thing, and I'm gonna specify that it's a message that's meaningful to you. Ah, I want the backswing. 𝕨𝕐𝕕 gets his name from liking pizza. It's the noise that he makes when he eats pizza. Nerds. That's interesting. Okay, so they're like not a contiguous like quote, but like yeah. This is true. Proceed, Atreus. Step forth. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, that's quite a few hints now. I gotta solve the puzzle. Let's Drexel's kill randos. I think it might be like oh gosh. Anything that I could say would be like really presumptive about like your own values. Or like I don't know, I don't want to like say something and just sound like a Hallmark gift card, right? And it's like, hey, that's my name you're talking about there. I gotta get creative. Boom. You missed. GG. Oh, it is Dark Souls. Okay. The L is legendary. Litigate Dark Souls Korean Republic. I wouldn't have done that if I were you. Oh, ouchie. I would have done that one, though. Oh, no. Please. Yes. I will hurt your toe with my sword. L is in Hungarian. I see. I am now imagining an entirely, like, alternate version of Death Note. No. 𝕨𝕐𝕒𝕥. Wow. Hi, Atreus. Oh, shit. Oh, good night, Owlet. Have a good time zone. Oh, heck. Okay, that was, in retrospect, probably not the strongest move that I could have done there. GG. Letter count is good. Is the K knife? Oh gosh. I've fallen into your trap, your booby trap. You've booby trapped me into guessing words that start with letters. Hey, did you? The star 2 has a surprising amount of sideways reach. Yeah, I've heard a lot about you, 𝕨𝕒𝕒𝕥, and your, the capabilities, and I've decided to make you moderator in my Twitch chat. This is my new streamer power. Oh heck. Welcome to the community, Ms. Incident. It sounds like something, it sounds like something my aunt would say. Aw. My funny party bait. Please stop doing that move. You don't have to stop it. I'm just... I feel, improper. I feel rude. The Infinity Moderator, as it turns out, might not be as prestigious a position as you might have been led to believe. 3 out of 5. Wait, who are the targets? Hey, the monster. Yo! Monster Club. Welcome to the stream, Orchid. You love being a mod. Made in China. Known, trouble stirrer and ruffian, hooligan even. That's good. I feel like I've seen you in Steele's chat. I used to I used to go by Crag, and whenever I'd join, we had this running gag because like we know each other from DS2, right? And I would say, hey, Steel, or some say Stool, welcome to the stream. And he would always say, hey, Crag, or some say Craig, welcome to the stream. Hack! 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 Epic. GG. The owner of Crag's list. Fortunately, I don't keep a list anymore. I decided, it wasn't for me. I'm not... The list life, she calls not. Now the sea, the ocean, the never-ending blue waves, those call to me. To sail out into the depths. Hey. I don't know if this is the real 𝕟𝕖𝕕. Woo. You sure do have a mean sword. Ah, I thought it was far enough. Ah. I don't even need to get the damage off of it. I just want to, like, I want to hear the sound of the hitbox hitting early. Okay. Almost. Almost a backstab. I think out of any experience that I've had being a moderator in places, I don't know, I haven't ever felt like I wanted that. It's not that I, like, actively didn't want it, but it never has ever felt like that's a role that I saw for myself. Love to see that DS2 and 3 are more active than Elden Ring. Oh gosh. You silly little dumpling, you. You've warmed my ventricles. This old blood pumper just started ticking again. Added a hug command. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Did it help? That's extremely cute. Oh. That's very good. Alright. Rematch with the 𝕟𝕖𝕕 claimant. The spider movie. Interesting. Heck. Playing a bit more far back since getting hit. Very cheeky of me. That was never gonna work, but I wanted to try it anyway. Dang. GG. I haven't actually seen a lot of movies. Like, generally, when I watch something, it'll be because somebody wants to watch it with me. Oh, heck. I'm sorry to hear that, Atreus. There will be times where I, like... I don't know, I've had this stuff for so long. Like, this keyboard is like 11 years old or something like that. I had my sprint bound to my left mouse button a while back, like for the longest time, until it started to drop. So like, instead of giving a continuous line, it would just like not click sometimes. It would just have periods of time where it just cannot. So like, for a really long time, I was just like, it was RNG whether or not I could roll, or sprint, or do anything. Do I want to watch The Room with you? I don't. Thank you for offering, though. It is a valuable offer. However, I don't think that I would enjoy The Room by 𝕨𝕨𝕒𝕥. I've seen many things. I've seen a great deal of things about it, but I would enjoy spending my time doing other things. Just a bunch of people drawing a spider in a costume. Please, do a different thing. GG. Hello, what did dog do in 12? I would watch a movie about just a spider doing its thing. Just extremely well animated shots of an animated spider just making a web and like tending it. and like there's a window above it and there's like rain outside. I would watch that movie. Zero out of 10. 2-hour-long DS3 Invasion is a movie and unironically loved it. Yeah. I think that there's... Oh, gosh. There's a lot to say about... the value of just, like, stories like that. Right? Where, the experience of the invasion is, like, incredible. Hey. I hope that I will be able to... Oh, that was the running attack. GG. I hope I'm gonna be able to, like, finish up this, like, project I've been working on. It probably won't be well edited, but I don't know. Yeah. Ah, heck. I forgot that you are Italian. No! I love Broken Thief's sword. Unfortunate. GG. See, if the fight is too stimulating, right? Then I play a lot better. You've got to make the fight as boring as possible so that I lose interest and die. Yes, it is. Vagabond. I liked that a lot. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah. Were we lagging? No, we were not lagging. Our connection was perfect. GG. I kind of like the setup. Maybe, no, it's this one. Maybe. Maybe it's this one. I think it is this one. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's Planet Benson too. You didn't ring swap? Thanks, thanks, Marissa. Oh, I thought you'd be scared. You weren't scared at all. You ain't even a little scared. I have to be a little bit afraid of lances. In terms of like my effective attacks, Spear one-handed running only deals 90 poise damage. It does hyper stagger, but lances have hyper armor, so I can't make use of that as well. Whoop! Hey! Oh my gosh. I've never gotten that combo before. GG. Oh my god, that is so fucking exciting. Poison HTS with offhands Y. Hey noob, welcome to the stream. You can. So what happened was I can't like initiate the backstab grab if you're staggered, but I initiated it just before you got staggered on my end. So on your end it would have looked like I did that while you were staggered. It was just a very tight like timing window. It is lunchtime. Okay. Ah, yeah. Big Steve. Ah! Bah! GG. The two-handed R2 is so silly on this thing. It can't look like lunchtime. You must search within yourself, deep within, in your tummy. If your tummy thinks that it is lunchtime, then it's lunchtime. Oh, Thomas Jester. DS2 backstabs don't work. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like harping about like people who are wrong about the game has never been the way to like teach people about it, right? Like it is a handy tool because like it reinforces that like there's more to this, right? But between you and people that like looks into it. And I'm not saying that you can't like complain about 𝕒𝕒. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I guess, is that like heck. Ah, that never hits. I guess I'm just being sad, right? Like, I'm being sad about Reddit. I'm being sad about the wikis. I'm being sad about how difficult it is for information to get past, like, this barrier between us and the rest of the communities. And it's, like, partially reinforced by us, right? Like, we do that reinforcement by causing, like, I don't know, it's hard to avoid in those instances saying stuff that just outright is elitist, because, I mean, frankly it is. And it's very difficult to know why it's wrong. Like, why the elitism itself is wrong. Like, not from like a moral perspective, but also, yeah, kind of from a moral perspective. But when I say is wrong, I mean just like it's just factually incorrect. For a lot of people, it just amounts to like whether they got lucky and ended up in the right clique. And I guess I should say lucky with like my tongue in my cheek, right? Because a lot of these cliques are not very happy. But like laying in on somebody for being wrong, right? Not that that's happened this stream. It's just a common occurrence. Like, it's never a positive thing, right? Like, it reinforces that divide. It doesn't hell yeah, noob. Thorns should be in the game. I love Thorns ring. Ah! I'm sad that queued. Good spacing. As if it's a bug. I see, yeah. The community has formed an opinion about DS2 a long time ago, and it's very hard to undo thousands of slanders. Yeah, YouTube, yeah. I mean, that is a problem that DS2 faces, for sure. We all kind of just live with it. And I think, like, within the community, within the, like, cult following, like, generally people understand that that's, in a word, short-sighted. Oh, heck. GG. Ah, super armor. Thousands of slanderous YouTube events. Is it me, or are the arena duelists unusually orange? I have, you know, there's something interesting that I could say about that phrase. Hi, Weasley. No, welcome to the stream. And to answer your question, yeah, I chroma keyed it, or color corrected it. I'm coloring it. I colored it. I mullered it. Alright, I can maybe, like, branch out and listen to other music now. Whoa. That is twice the spin. Heck. No, 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 no. I wanted the backstab really bad there. Should not have rolled. Ah, GG. Hot air blank space, high speed echo. I would like to listen to this one. The recent DS2 mod that changes the light. Yeah, the lighting mod. I should do that. I could, Nah, I don't want to. The server's going down today? It is Tuesday. If the server goes down, don't worry. I'll, make everyone impressed by playing Factorio. Yeah, I know. It's Tuesday. Tuesday's Banwave Day. They take the servers down on Steam for a little while and then ban everyone. Hey, wow. Hehe. No. Heck. Okay, I didn't think that would hit. GG. I may have run out of patience for this build. I'm gonna have to swap. I think red is a bit dead. Maybe. I am having a nice time, so... That doesn't look very spinny. Oh, shoot. Ah, heck. GG. I actually do not remember the old Sun Ring patch. I sort of started playing after Scholar, so all of the patches that affected PvP did not affect me. What curve sword was that? Ooh, Gats is here. Wait, they announced maintenance? That's kind of... Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, I see. Impressive technique, Gats. Maybe it's not a curve sword. Wait, do you mean this one? This is a katana called the Berserker's Blade. It is known for being short and adorable. Yeah. That is a really good phrase. Hold on. The explosion was not on our body. That is a good phrase. That is so good. I know what you meant, but, I mean, I know what you mean. It's pretty unambiguous, but, like, I just love those words out of context. So here we are, treating them out of context. Alright, this is going to be challenging. I want the backstab. It's not a good idea to go for the backstab, like, ever. In this matchup, but I wanted it. Regretfully. I still want it, regretfully. I gotta tell ya. Okay, actually no, I'm gonna save that for later. I am not typically a katana player. I don't even feel like one right now, to be honest with you. That's not bad. That chain is interesting, and perhaps good even. Who's to say? Should it be me to say? Am I to say? I shouldn't need my prism stones for this fight. I do still hunger for the backstab. Dang. More like, yo mama. No! All I needed to do was hit that, and it was Gucci. It was so fly. Did you? What else we got in the music box? Okay. I think I could have turned a bit more on that attack. Not that it would have made it connect, but... there. Now chat's open. Ouchie. Stone ring? That was so silly. Oh shoot. Oh darn. My little blade is just too short. You can't reach a man all the way over there. Oh, that's just the same as normal. I guess you do. No, you do step forward. That's significantly different. You know, I wouldn't be doing that attack so much, but you ran away. Oh my god. Ouchie. RNG manipulation. I like it. GG. And that's all the cookie crumbles. Second bow. I could take a short break to get something to eat, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like anything in particular is something that I want to eat. It feels like, I don't know, pointless to just walk in there and grab, like, a handful of pretzels. Or a bowl of peanuts. Or mixed nuts. Like, it just doesn't feel like there's a purpose to it. Just move my PC to the kitchen. I mean, I had considered that, like, having a setup to do cooking streams, and I think that could inspire me to, have a good time doing stuff, but GG. Katana? More like yo mama. I would drink soda often if I had a little soda can for it. I could get V8, which is mostly like vegetable juice. That sounds easy. I think I'm gonna do that. I've retrieved it. I've retrieved the juice. I was trying to think of a clever thing to call it, but the cleverest I got is juice. Mm. I like this person. Yeah. That's probably the funniest animation to miss possible. Alright, I'm gonna open it. Prepare. This is original vegetable juice. Let's make this wide. Maybe a bit more narrow. It's a bit disorienting like that. I don't mind it. Hello, wandering thief Nidus. Aha! There's no way. What? What the heck? What was that? What was that? Oh gosh, I don't like saying those words. Nothing, don't worry. I didn't say a slur or anything. It was just words that reminded me of a thing. What's up? I mean, I've been sad this whole time, buddy. I stream like this when I'm not okay. I'm not like trying to I don't know, that's not me being legitimately upset or anything. I'm not legitimately upset. I'm just not trying to filter any sort of like expressiveness that I have towards my own emotional state. Being sad is the opposite of being happy. I disagree. I don't think that they're necessarily so detached. I don't think emotions are that flat, right? It's not like a linear scale. It's like a big beach ball that you go inside of, and at any one time the beach ball might be experiencing any mathematical equation, so you're staring at one panel of the beach ball, but sometimes there's a panel and then there's another one, and it's not that one of the emotions is a false front, it's that you're experiencing both at the same time at that intensity. Learning topology has honestly helped me get better at emotional regulation and self-understanding. I fucking love math. Show me what you did, 𝕨𝕐𝕕. GG's. Yeah, by the way, GG's. Ah. Okay, I appreciate this. You can't blame yourself for someone alt-F4ing. You can only be yourself and hope that people enjoy you. Woo. Right, you know, I've seen lots of self-destructive stuff from you, my friend. And it's not always good. You gotta give yourself a break. You gotta say, hey, I'm doing a silly thing, I like doing this thing, and I should be able to continue it. It's okay if you want to stop playing as a result of, like, someone's reaction, right? But it's not something that you can blame yourself for. GG's. Hi Momo, welcome to the stream. Typology. Oh, sorry, I meant topology, with a O. How come I've got this folder open? Oh heck yeah, it's Skeeks. I think we could listen to DJ Fucka, the Please EP. I forgot what this is. I think I like DJ Fucka. Dua! Today is a good day. You can see my bed? Okay. I have to put on Fire Ring because I do not survive another backstab. Okay. This doesn't happen anymore. Can I see your bed? Can you, Can you juggle? Can you do any tricks? It occurs to me that maybe I should, like, have a sort of admission, like, do something entertaining and you can look at my bed. I am in bed. You are doing battle. My hands look like this. So Momo's can look like this, and then it's just an image of them going honk shoo, honk shoo. Hey Tobio, doing battle. Welcome to the stream. I believe we're constantly on the verge of a Joby bed stream. I will go outside, I will put it in the creek, and I'll just stream that. Honk, me. Yeah, 𝕨𝕨 got you. Ooh. Very good aim. How? I actually didn't mean to say how there. Heck. I meant to say heck and ow simultaneously. Ah, okay. GG. I've been read like a book. Oh. This thing. I believe you're thinking about blinding bolt. This guy's never getting backstabbed. Look at that. Double the I almost said double the diaper. Double the protection. Oh, okay, we're going down here. GG. If you preload your back with knives, there will be no more room for the enemies. That is genius. What? I tanked the whole thing? I can't believe I ate the whole thing. It did not Q. GG. Oh, this is the one. I see that my enemy has been the end of me. Sad frog face praying emoji. Why do I keep defaulting to like these baby level pivot strats. Ah, heck. I'm trying to roll this, but I can't figure out where the window is for this. No! It's too short, too stubby. I jump too good. It was gonna happen someday. Oh no. GG. I'm trying my best not to size shame the bandit 𝕟𝕥. So little. Very small. Teeny tiny. Stumpy. It makes up in girth. The song is called Stick Bug. Very average to me. I think I lost that trade by a bit. No. I have oh my god. I aligned myself perfectly with a ley line. I did witchcraft there. The dog that is controlling Silent Hill 2 actually took over the keyboard for that sequence of events. Hello, Huddle-chan. Welcome to the stream. Blah! You're just in time for the German music. Ah! I messed up. What? Heck. Cat boop. Oh, I forgot to press enter. There we go. My cooked ass could not go to Wendy's. Cat boop. Bah! What the hell? An insane match. How big is that? Ah! Booga 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 booga! Ooh! Ooh! Scary. Wait, is this gonna be the whole match? Where are you going? Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Where are we traveling to? We're going on a journey. What mystical treasure awaits us at the end of this journey? Bowls of treats? Buried treasure? I do have... Okay. I guess I could put on more. Where's the... There it is. That was Patrick. That's Patrick Bateman. I can do this. Do I have anything poison? No. GG, Patrick. You think there is a dog in Dark Souls communities that controls all the PvP events and how they go? I missed that one. That one's a gem. I think you might be onto something. Oh, it's Patrick Bateman. Let's do this one instead. I'm just grooving, actually. Ah. There we go. Oh. Maybe I should change the pace. Yeah, I should change the pace. I'm gonna do invades. That's a good sequence of numbers. Big fan of those 5. Okay. I think I would have spawned over there if they were at Soldier's Rest. Or Soldier's Retreat? Soldier's something. That's where you get the giant seeds. No way they're out that way. Huh. I guess they could be, like, upstairs there? Like, maybe across the bridge. Maybe across the bridge. Okay. Is it confirmed that the explosion was not on our body? Perhaps. Oh, come on. You broke it. You broke your gooper on me. Ah, close. Right. Heck. What? What? Wait. Ah. Good invasion. New songs. Are you ready to fucking explode?
Guess what we'll listen to next? That's right, it's the drums.
I'm thinking about like this name and how it's like the Joby incident and not like Joby incident. And I'm like thinking of explaining like how difficult it's going to be to say it. Yeah, type in the Joby incident. No, put the in. Put it.
That's right, it's the drums.
Oh, they're down there. Heck yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's like Whiskers, but with a lid. Yeah. Oh my god, I was right. Yeah. I still have my fall pants on. Boo. Where are they? Where'd you go? you in the bonfire room? No, you're not in the bonfire room. Unless they're playing on the mule, in which case they might be in the bonfire room. Oh no.
Balls of steel.
𝕨𝕐𝕕. Dr. 𝕨𝕙𝕒𝕥.
I showed my champion underwear to my girlfriend. In the logo, I flipped it and I said, "Hey babe, when the underwear says, ding ding ding."
𝕔𝕒𝕟'𝕥. Interesting. Okay, so they've been through here. Whoa! The torch goes out. Boop, 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 boop. I would like to skip the rest of this song. I think Ita biased their staggered animation. Wow. You can have it. I can't say no to you. Oh. You know I can't say no to you. Oh, heck. I can't stay mad at you for sipping. Okay, maybe a couple life gems, but only 2, okay? Only 2 life gems. I don't want you to get a tummy ache. Want another one? You can have another one. Oh. Did you? There you go. Hey, 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 you're eating too many. Just have warmth on every belt. I mean, I could. I don't generally feel like I need it. It does help in the case of ganks, but it's also like, I prefer to keep a whimsical existence, and it's not that warmth challenges that. It's, generally I only invade like single hosts, and most of the time the force that I have is fine for it. You better brush his teeth. What kind of doctor are you? I think you're a foot doctor. This one's not looking good, gang. We might get DC'd from ping. $2,000 MS. Alright. See you, Vagabond. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, streaming does make me feel better, so I will be doing that. Okay. I got amnesia, and the only thing I forgot was what kind of doctor I am. God damn it. Stop it. Stop making that noise. Oh, they're over here. Whee. I think they want to fight up there. They want to do battle with me up on this thingy. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. This is gonna look very good on their end. DS2 equals DS1. More direction for roll than DS1. Oh, they're coming to look for me. Okay, I might want to swap to a shield. Oh yeah, I have plenty of... Woo! Hello! Stop it! That's my line. Fuck! Damn, I was defeated. GG Snarf. I got Muerto, I think. Just wait until those backstabs go through. Oh, that sounds... That sounds like a neat anime ability. Hello, Gertrude. Add him, I need to know if he's dead. Hello. I'm the smelly one who's been stinking up your bonfire room. They call me the stinker on account of my smell. What? Let's Soltar one of these. Give them an effigy. They've been having a rough day. I love this name. Give that. and a effigy. I love invasions. You like. You never really know what's truly possible until you just walk at a person with your axe out. Part of the appeal is just like it's not even that you get to bully people, it's just that you get to be this like this thing in their world. It's like, I am approaching you rapidly, and you get to see what like what that person responds to it with. That does sound epic. You're not having fun with randoms in Renovation. I forgot the name of it. I forgot the word. Dark Souls Renovation. Dark Souls Renewed. No, I think it's renovated. They definitely renovated it. GG. Dark Souls Definitive. Dark Souls Again Edition. Prepare the Definitive Edition. Okay. Hello, Red Ronin Zed! Hi, welcome to my stream. Alright, thanks for lurking. Holy shit, it's Chicken Joe. Stream's going great, Red Ronin Zed. Whoa. Oh, that doesn't look good. Ah. Desperado. No way invasions. I evade. I do it sometimes. I have been known. What have you done with Crag? You see, I destroyed Crag. Crag is gone. Crag dead forever. Only Joby now. Roland is here. R.I.P. Crag. Yeah. Wait, have they... Hello. Ooh. Is that the retainer staff? Nice. Very nice. The Drakeblood chest piece. I believe those are the 𝕟𝕒𝕥 gloves. And the good pants. I don't recognize any pants. His Crag, never heard. Sounds like they rock though. This Joby individual is kind of not it. Yeah. That's the point. That's the point, Chicken Joe. Whoa! They found me. Okay, I kind of want to just sort of pick on them in this room now. Ouchie. One Crag versus 10 Jobies. Who would win? What? This is harsh. This is a harsh song. Oh, I kind of like it actually. I'm worried about like making anyone's ears not like me, so I'll turn it off for now, but I will be listening to that in my own time. Oops. You ready to fucking explode? I didn't know this thing could blow up stuff. Why am I unable to use SAR? It's not dealing a lot of durability damage to me. My favorite boss fight of this game, not for the battle, but the design of the boss, the most beautiful or even the ugliest. Okay. It's probably Dark Lurker, just because I really appreciate the aesthetic of, like, fighting a gigantic wizard boss that's, like, throwing all different types of magic at you. Mytha is strong design. Scorpioness 𝕨𝕐𝕥 because she's a beautiful monster girl. A great looking woman. I was heavily irradiated during the Jobi incident. I like the bullet. Yeah. Following the Jobi incident, several site-wide precautions will be taken to prevent other Euclid to Keter containment breaches. That's not right. Honestly, I'm pretty weak to all the monster girls in the series. They're very good. They're designed pretty well. You are a monster girl. Hi, Maya. Wee. An interesting strategy, Long. But did you consider that I can do this? Watch as I approach you slowly. A fun fact. Among Us got banned at the daycare where I work at. Turns out, you know how YouTube has the autoplay thing? Well, one day the kids were watching Among Us songs on YT when autoplay changed it to the Among Us twerking video, 10-hour version to be exact. And all the kids tried twerking, so that's how Among Us got banned. Yo, Moff! It has been so long, my friend. It has been long indeed. Hello. Do you still play, Dark Souls? Do you still game Dark Soul? Still praising the sun? This guy's learned to angle. PvE runs. Okay, that's still based. I can't allow you to pass through those doors. Phew! I like a lot the Demon of Song. It would look amazing in a Devil May Cry game. Destroyed. Oh, I got outplayed there. I could actually like see that coming too, because of the amount of latency between my hit and the shield taking it. I knew I was already dead. Oh, that's a very good face. Bah. Bah. Ooh. GG. I have fought you to death. I should drop them a thing. I would also love Dark Souls again. Hey, Heka! Were you in Arena earlier, or was that an imposter? Is there a Heka-Whack imposter? Among Us Sussy. Let's see. You listen to gore shit. Yeah, I'm pretty interested in listening to gore shit. You should never have been invaded by me while I'm listening to gore shit. You should never have attacked me while I'm listening to gore shit. You don't have DS2 on PC? Alright, then there's an imposter. Ah. That break jump was too clean. I hit them in iframes. What's soul memory? Like 3 mil? Yeah, 3 mil. But I'm invading infinitely upwards, so I'm getting everybody. GG. Or I'm getting everybody at soul memories higher than me. Do bow again. Drop my effigy. There is a hella fake. Yeah, their Steam is another person that I'm familiar with, so like that's why I immediately kind of like looked at it. I was hesitant to call that Heka. Not real Heka. saves got wiped? You were gonna snipe me? Heck. Do you need the mule? You were going to invade my world and troll me. I know you were. Some other time. I see. You have 200 days? What? Do they, like, have a family member hostage? Ah, heck nah. Hello, Virgil. Oh, I like this guy's outfit. Fuck, GG. You're on Windows N64. Yeah, Win 7 is based. I want to learn a Linux distro soon. I'm still, like, really nervous about it, but I should just, like, bite the bullet. Muerto. Sí, Maf. Muerto. Oh, you spelled muerto. Muerto. Like that. Hi. Wait. Let me attack you. Thank you. Alright, now what? Let's do Claymore. A fan favorite. Nobody hates Claymore. Oop. No matter how much you hate me, you cannot hate this sword. This inanimate thing. Will you chalk up your sausage fingers? That sounds like such a messy afternoon. Like, chalk, sausage fingers. You get grease a lot of places because of the sausage. The 𝕨𝕒𝕒𝕥. At first I thought that you were saying something in like Gaelic to me. Oh yeah, here's I typed that earlier when I was trying to walk forward. Q is my roll button. So you know what I was doing in that moment. Oh, in the capital W's, I was attempting to block. Q. Looks like they're over there. Oh, I I escaped. What? I did not escape. Okay. All I have to do is iframe every attack. Okay. Now I'll have my chance. Cheater infinite hitbox? No. We just have 41,000 MS. Oh no, they're going back. Whoa! You can't see me, can you? Oh shit. No, no, no. Fuck. God dang it. Ha ha ha. GG Moth. Was that you? That was you? Pluto with Starlink. Oh my gosh. Ah, I was... that could have worked. My strat could have worked, but like they... for some reason our net like cleared up just enough for them to like react to me being near them. Even though I spent like a full minute in their range up there before jumping down. Oh no, not again. Wahoo! I better, I think I'm gonna sprint. They will not catch me. I am the gingerbread. I'm just the gingerbread. You can't catch gingerbread. It's notoriously difficult to catch. I should not be in their range for this long. In and out. Oh. I got him. GG. That's why they call me the hamburger. Because I throw him in a pit. Wow. I could not invade Teresa. One Claymore invasion. Pleasey, pleasey. This is sick. Koichi present for. Hold on. Hold on. This is the wrong one. Gosh, I've had fun invades here. Oh, I've been seated. Ladder. To be clear, I have no idea how to get back up. I'm just kidding. I basically am a walking map. I cannot get lost. There is cartography in my blood. There's also burger in my blood. Okay, well they can't be this way. This can't be them. They were up here. They couldn't have, like... Surely they didn't jump backwards through the level. Ah, heck. Let me... Hey! Stop being rude. It is possible, I suppose. Well, I guess not, because that dog would have happened. I saw their torchlight, right? Like, I saw it. You all saw it, too. Ouchie. They sneak past? That would be delightfully devilish. No way they did that. No way they did that. Impossible. Yeah, they didn't. What? What in the heck? Where could they have gone? Guy looked like he took a tumble. This is overall confusing and disorienting and frustrating, and I just want to go home. GG. I like gutter invades on the jump scare build. Is there a thing? No. In short, no. Unless you use CE. We do have a spell called Guidance, which doesn't work. For that, at least. It goes, if you're a host, it leads you to the nearest enemy. But if you're an invader, it does not lead you to the host. It just sort of goes up and doesn't give you any useful information at all. In the ring era. Dang, I'm missing these attacks. I need to hit them a bit better. I deserve that. Okay. What I need to do is put on heavier armor because I'm rolling way too far. It tells you where up is. It would be handy to know. Yeah, or if you're like trapped in a snowbank. I also cannot swim. If I were drowning, I would simply float. John Sekiro. Quasar. That's a big name. You better be a big guy. Wah! Surprise, I'm behind you now. He still hasn't figured out he got backstabbed. I surprised him so bad. He wasn't a big guy. He wasn't a big guy at all. He was a small guy. He was a real little guy. A little small guy. Ah. I can do this. I need everyone to believe in me, okay? Just for 1 second. Wait. Don't believe that hard. Don't believe like that. Believe different. What the heck? Okay, well, that's close. I'm pretty close. Thanks, Huddle. Oh no. Okay. This is salvageable. Maybe? I just need to get some more height. We did it. I knew all along that I could do it. Hello. Alex. Bah. Please. Just one little stab. I intentionally used the dog there as spacing. That I wish that attack hit. Oh gosh, that would have been so cool. Alright. Is the thing down? I can't actually see from here. It is not down. Okay, those guys aren't agitated. Door closed. Wait. Before I go crazy checking everywhere. It is so dark. It is so dark here. This guy's the king. Whoa. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wonder if they have any other anomalous effects. Show me what happens when you heal. That's just normal. You goon. I'm not impressed by that sip. Not one bit. I guess it could have been infant stamina. I didn't feel like I hung out enough in the world to see. That was almost a cool host. I think they were cool. Maybe. Why can't you play Seeker of Fire? Oh yeah, Seeker of Fire is a thing. Oh. Why you can't? No PC. 𝕨𝕐𝕒𝕥 has famously avoided getting a PC. This long, despite being this vested in the community. It's impressive, really, at this point. And joining streams on the 360 as well in the present era. Hello there. That's on fire. Watch out. Yeah. That shit hurty. Boo. Doesn't look like they hollow. Just in case. Dang. another one. Alright, after this next last invasion. Last one. This is the last one. This is the last invasion that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do no more invasions after this. No more. This is it. This is the last one. The real last one. This is the final one. Forever. Oh, hello there. Oh no. Could I raid the Joby incident? An up-and-coming streamer who is very cool in your opinion. Huh. Maybe I will. I think I want to try sticking around and just sort of like talking for a few minutes after this. That's kind of why I'm ending now and not like when I'm already all the way burnt out. Anyway, that was the final invasion. I'll go somewhere pretty. That spot's not pretty. This spot? This spot's pretty. Alter F8. We could do that. Nothing is forever. Wrong. I can do things that are forever. I do things that are forever all the time. Anyway, that's 𝕨𝕭𝕒𝕥. She guards this place. I'll do a glance down my following list, and I'll ask if anyone wants to do any like PvP content or like from here. Hello, Cosmonoid. Welcome to the stream. I am in fact getting ready to end. We are on the last legs. Did my there we go. So that's Twitch homepage. You all know it. Twitch is recommending me many VR chat streamers with good proportions, I think. Very interesting and good proportions. Dr. 𝕨𝕐𝕒𝕥 is streaming. That's interesting. The only thing that doesn't change is the cookies. You have 10. And you're eating cookies. Hi, Seeker. Welcome to the stream. I'll make everything look normal. And then I can do That's good for now. The explosion was not on our body, in fact. I haven't, like, played Lies of P at all, but I'm interested in, like, just sort of watching it. It doesn't feel like it does much different to the formula of, like, the Souls games. But it still is interesting to see stuff like that existing and just like being a part of the overall genre, I guess. Is that lighting mod Radwalls was using? We like that. Yeah, let's see. Foyton was here. We could host Comfy9. I don't know Comfy9 that well. Let me look at this Alter Fate person. We may do a little raiding. The first non-From Souls game that manages to stick the landing, from what I've seen. Okay. This is kind of a loud area. I've never really noticed that before. I guess you just sort of pass through, and like it never registers as anything but ambience. But it's really loud. Oh shit. Altar is based. Alright, good to hear. We engage in considerable amounts of tomfoolery. We do. What I should do, what I want to do is play Bloodborne PSX. I've also been like procrastinating on playing a bunch of different games. Like Crosscode or like Elden Ring players when a game has fall damage. Where's no swear point reward? It's a challenge thing. I think you like contribute to an overall thing, and then... Wow, I'm really bad with words today. This is a no good words day. I have heard only like really good things about Crosscode. Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not personally hyped for it, but like I do enjoy the genre of like turn-based combat. And especially turn-based stuff in an RPG. Like that's very cool. Generally though, I get my fix from just doing tabletop, so I will be alright on that. 999 bazillion? Nobody can beat that. How's anyone gonna beat that many points? That's so many points. Nobody's gonna be able to beat 999 bazillion. What else is going on there? I should talk to more people who want to, like, make a Souls-like game. I feel like there's enough people to put together a pretty, like, decent fan project. Oh, hey! Heck yeah! Thank you. Like, even if it's, like, a teeny tiny, like, fan project, right? Like, having something like that in existence is, like, okay, what's the second one going to be like, right? Because now you've got more people involved, or, like, more people can be excited about it. Is it okay to like Diablo 4? It's okay to like Blizzard games. You don't have to dislike... I almost said Lizard games. No, it's morally wrong to enjoy Lizard games. You can't play Lizard games. I want to try to land on that thing. I did it. Don't play a Lizard game. Don't do it. You're gonna... You're breaking the rules. This is kind of a hiding spot. Wonder if it's possible to get on that. Hold on. Ah. I'm sorry if there are Blizzard fans. I'm not sorry if there are Blizzard fans. Go support a video game company that's not Blizzard. Bad. I have PvP'd you. Consider this your last warning. No, no, no. They are paid actors. Thanks, Redix. Oh, holy heck. Real Rodix. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll probably be hosting Alter Fate. And that's how that will work. I don't know when I'm gonna do it though. I could set like a timer, like a big like nuclear clock timer on the screen that's like 4 minutes. That would honestly be pretty cool. Or I could just do it like really suddenly as like a funny. I love supporting PvP streams, especially people who play DS2. I send my viewers to them. A loud explosion sound goes off. No, it just raids. Just raids them. And then everyone's supposed to... Oh, the raid message can be just... this. Wait. This. No, not that boob. Nobody post boob. Post boom. Don't post... Nobody raid with boob. No. No. Oh god. No. This is a nightmare. My raid message is boob. What have I done? He will ban you possibly. No. No. Hello, I'm sorry that my raiders are going to say boob in your chat. What happened to side effect? I actually don't know, but I don't think anything like bad happened. Anyway, bye.